Hey everyone, it's Tyler.
And Brandon with Everyday EV.
Today we're going to be looking at the 2021 Volkswagen ID.4 all-wheel drive Pro S. We're going to compare this to our first edition rear-wheel drive to see what the power differences are like.
So this is going to be a really exciting test. We've wanted to get behind the wheel of an ID.4 all-wheel drive for a while now, and it's going to be pretty exciting to feel the power difference, especially that extra 100 horsepower that's on the front axle.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Yeah, you ready to get started? Let's go.
So I guess right away, just a difference with the interior is a different color scheme than ours. You have the black steering wheel, the brown with the white accent stitching.
Yep, then you have all this gloss black. This is the only thing I don't like, is I like our white matte
yeah.
gear selector.
Yeah,
because this is going to get fingerprints.
Yeah, because this is matte too, like at least this area is,
Yep.
Then the rest is gloss.
The rest is all gloss,
yeah. Yeah, I guess I didn't put that together.
I actually do like the brown.
Yeah, I think it splits up the dashboard.
It's a good contrast. I wish we had the silver though.
We don't have silver?
I don't think ours is silver.
I thought it was silver. Anyways, we'll check back when we get home on that.
We will.
Because I'm pretty sure it's silver.
Maybe it looks different to me because of the brown.
Oh,
I
maybe.
think that's probably why. I do know in the all-wheel drive model, if you go to the mode, you also have different...
Oh, you have traction mode.
You have traction mode for all-wheel drive. You also have custom. I know if you go into custom, suspension, steering, drivetrain, ACC, climate control, I know if I remember, if you go to vehicle and then vehicle again, if you swipe over to brakes, there's actually the traction control. You can actually turn it to sport.
Interesting. So it says stability is limited.
Yep.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
But it's only on the all-wheel drive model.
Oh.
So we don't have that.
Huh. Well, let's go drift this. No, just kidding.
Let's go drift.
I'm curious to know how that impacts the performance. That's pretty cool.
I know, it is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see.
Let's go.
Okay, I just want to see really quick if this car's any faster than ours.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
Okay, so yeah, there is definitely more of a punch.
There definitely is.
Wow.
I was just curious.
That was actually enough to throw my head back.
It was.
Yeah.
Huh.
Can you punch it while you're going? Wow.
That's a lot more. Did you feel it go?
Yeah, the front end lifted. Oh man, now I'm really regretting getting the rear wheel drive.
Well, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
It's so funny. Out of all the cars that we've driven, this is the first one that's left me speechless in terms of performance.
Well, I think it's because we're so used to our rear-wheel drive first edition.
Yeah.
We're not used to all this extra power, which actually makes like a difference.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's the reason why I'm like kind of speechless at the moment, because the rear wheel drive like is quick. Like it's quick enough, but like this like has muscle to it.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Good job, Volkswagen. Now, can we get the GTX over here? Like,
seriously,
please, can we get the GTX?
I wish we got it over here.
I do too.
So far, it's like still the same. I know the ride height's a little bit higher. I think it's like 0.6
Yeah.
or 0.8
It does feel higher.
of an inch. It does feel a little bit higher.
Yeah. That's interesting. Do you know why it's higher?
I think it's for the motor, actually.
Interesting.
I mean, the suspension feels the exact same as like what we're used to. So
But it feels higher.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like I'm like, it's definitely a lot. Like it's definitely quicker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot more
There's
power.
definitely a lot more power in this one.
Oh. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. That's definitely a lot more power
Yeah.
than ours. Okay. So
Wow.
yeah, you can definitely feel the other 100 horsepower.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can feel that equal balance of pull and push.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
the extra motor definitely makes a huge difference.
A huge difference. I know there's actually a big difference between 0 to 60 between the rear-wheel drive, which is like almost 8 seconds.
Isn't this like 6 seconds
This
or
is like
under 6?
This is like 5.6, I think.
Wow.
I think it's like 5.6 if I remember correctly. So it is 100 horsepower in an electric car definitely makes all the difference.
I really like the performance of this.
Of this, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
We even had a reservation in for an all-wheel drive.
Well, it's funny because you mentioned that like it handles the exact same way,
Yep.
but it's just more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly why I don't need to drive it, because if I know that it has more power and it handles the same way,
Yep.
then it's a win-win for
It's
me.
a win-win, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so used to our ID.4,
Mhm.
our rear-wheel drive. But yeah, like, I actually do feel like I'm sitting up a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Oh, one thing I would say too, I typically drive the ID.4 in B mode. Obviously, I don't think for the wintertime I will. But for I've been driving it in B, I feel a little bit more regen, but it still feels the same to me. There's just a little bit more from the front motor.
Mm.
I can feel it,
Yeah.
and I think it stops a little bit quicker. But of course, I know we would love to have one pedal
Yeah.
driving in this
Yeah.
car.
That's another thing. Bring the GTX over here and please give it one pedal driving.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because one pedal driving, I really think, changes the whole dynamic of driving an electric car
it does.
for the better,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So, overall,
Mhm.
what are your feelings?
I would say if you're looking for, if you're looking for an ID.4 or a similar crossover, honestly, I would just tell people just to go for the all-wheel drive. Just get the extra traction, the extra power. I mean, I love our rear-wheel drive. I love our first edition. I think I like our first edition accents a lot better than this. But
Yeah.
I would like to see a gray interior because they have that really nice, like, light stone gray.
Yeah, that would be nice
that'd
to
be
see.
really, really nice to see.
Yeah.
But I feel like the extra power, kind of wish we would have waited, but I do love our first edition. I don't think I would like this gloss black in my opinion. Like, just fingerprints. I like the matteness of ours.
Yeah.
That's what I like
I
the
agree.
most.
Because I always hold on to like the door handles when we're driving, and I can already see all my fingerprints on the gloss black.
We're like our first
Yeah.
edition, like we really don't have any glossy surfaces minus, our temperature and volume control, and then obviously the steering wheel. But
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think that like if you are looking for an SUV, just go with the all-wheel drive. Yes, you'll lose some range, but I definitely think that there's a lot of good performance aspects out of this that kind of make up for that, in my
definitely.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everybody, I would definitely say that this is an all-around good everyday EV. I definitely would give it a 5 out of 5. Would you give it a 5 out of 5?
I would say so. I think the all-wheel drive, I definitely. I feel like the rear-wheel drive might be like a 4, maybe not really a 4 out of 5, but I just kind of feel like this added power is completely worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, honestly, like the rear-wheel drive is worth it. I definitely think you should check it out if you are looking for a solid electric SUV. But the all-wheel drive, the extra power is just, it adds to it. It's
only-
like sprinkles on
It's
a
only
Sunday.
like $3,600 extra for all-wheel drive. Then you get to tow 2,700 pounds instead of 2,200 pounds from rear-wheel drive. Then you get a heated windshield.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah. And I think those extras for 3,600 is completely worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like a heated windshield in the wintertime, but we don't have that.
Yeah.
That's okay, though.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, if we get the opportunity, if you guys are interested, we could definitely try to do a direct comparison video with the all-wheel drive and our rear-wheel drive first
Yeah.
edition. We could definitely see what we can do in that aspect. Let us know in the comment section.
Let us know.
Yep. And as always, make sure you're taking care, staying safe, and we'll
Make every day electrifying.
see you in the next one.